because he does not surround himself unless a drug lord. So, policemen are there. The Middle East guys, 3 million of our fellow human beings, the Filipinos. One father is working in Qatar, the other is working in Saudi Arabia. They work their ass to death to send money, only to discover during one of the rare visits that they are allowed to realize that the son is already hooked in Shabu and is longer crazy. Does the lives of 10 criminals really matter to me? If I am the one facing the grief, would 100 lives of this idiot would mean anything to me? I was a prosecutor once. But if somebody raped my daughter because he was hooked into drugs and killed my daughter, my God, I will kill you. Let it be known to everybody.
Sir.
You despoil the body of my child. Then you expect me just to kill 3 because there are 100. Okay, I'll just kill 3. Because that would be a fair exchange of lives here. Can you measure an anger? If I were a policeman, you killed my son. If I were a soldier, you killed my wife and family, you'd wipe them out. Could I measure that anger by just about maybe 200 lives? Even the Americans thought that it's good. Charles Bronson, he was it Death Wish? What was the movie about? He was a cop, he was a vigilante, just like Clint Eastwood. They reflect, actually, they are the mirrors of life. They mirror the lives of everybody.
Do you mirror Duterte Hari, sir?
Do what?
Duterte Hari.
No, in the sense that I do not believe the crusading justice there. It's far different. He has his own duty as oath to protect. Mine is a larger. I have to protect a country. He simply is appalled, and he has pity to the fellow Americans who die needlessly in the hands of. They are law-abiding citizens. They do not carry arms because they obey the law. And yet they are waylaid, they are killed for nothing. They are being, there's a stick up, and you see, there's a camera there's a lady going out of the apartment, and she ends up dead. So, on the average, that policeman has that paradigm of, what's happening to this fucking thing? Then, the serial rapists are sent to jail. After 2 years, they are allowed to go out. Then they go out, they look for houses with open windows. Nobody's there except the daughters or the children. He goes into the room, carries the child, brings her to the nearby woods, and what is true there is true here. The mirror of life is portrayed before us. That's what I'm saying. If it's a change of my character, no. It is not an original trait. I have my faith to follow. I've been telling everybody, you cannot build a nation over the bones of your citizens. But with the crisis of 3 million, plus the 500 that are now addicted, what kind of mirror do you want to portray your anguish and anger? Let us be clear on that. But you might think, so what are you? My friend, I am a human being. I know how to get angry. I should know how I would get soft. I know how to pity, and I know how to have a rage in me. How do I react? Well, it all depends. If it's my daughter, I'll kill you. If just an ordinary citizen, I'm privileged because what? Because my children and I, we are protected by the Presidential Security Command. Even my children are protected. But I wish I could go around just like other times when I was mayor. Everybody here, I drive a taxi. And I wait for the hold-upper to really do the hold-up to me. Why? Because if I kill him, then there's one less kidnapper or hold-upper in the city. I used to go around because I was really hunting for them. But I do not go out just because of killing people. About lives, my God. Syria, 6 years hence, suffered bombings and everything, and yet you hear this UN expert that Duterte is not doing enough. No, I'll ask you, when is enough enough? For a problem with 3 million addicts, and in our control and our custody, 600,000. What am I supposed to? Do I have the money? You know, these guys, they ask, like the United Nations, why are there no, what are you doing this? You know, the Philippines does not have that money, just like the United States and the EU. I came midstream. Remember that mid-year, the money was already gone. I am faced with this gargantuan problem of dealing with this. But the program is there. You cannot get out of that budget. It's yearly. So where do I get the money from this budget? They are all programmed. If you get some money out, then you rob Peter by paying Paul. You deprive this one department with their money. So because there is a need for that immediately. So you rob whatever is programmed for the people, you rob Peter to pay Paul. For you to build. Even in matter of space, I have ordered the military to provide the space because there is really no space. If you just put it at 100,000 per region, there are 13, 14 regions here, including the arm. Place it at 1,000 in one region, 100,000. Where do I get the money to buy the beds, blankets, pillows, water, building, doctors, medicines, and nurses? It's not that easy. And you worry about the lives of 600, 500. You must remember that those who are already in Shabu for almost 1 year, they are dead. They are the living, walking dead. They are of no use to society anymore. And yet we have to sequester them. We have to feed them because they're human beings. And we need money. And where do we get the money? We collect taxes to support government. The taxes that we collected were programmed already for the previous year to run this government. I entered the presidency halfway. So the taxes are programmed here. I could not collect taxes and spend it. This is a democracy. Judiciary, legislative, presidency, all co-equal. I have to get the authority from Congress. There is no such thing as a supplemental budget in the national. No such thing as then you have to wait. Maybe you borrow. But then again, if you borrow, you need Congress. That's how it is complicated in a democracy. It's not because you are the president, you can order this immediately, stop it. How about the persons who have an axe to grind? 600. How many parents and persons and sisters and brothers are hell mad at them? Then you presume that what's the order of the police because you want to catch them all. And you think it's only the police who are interested. Of course the police is interested to apprehend